Hello everybody and welcome back to another writing update video. So it's certainly been some time since I have filmed one of these writing update videos or really given any kind of writing update on YouTube recently. So initially I was always going to do a monthly writing vlog, but it got to a certain point where I was running out of things to say in the month. There wasn't anything to be vlogging. So the writing vlogs, unless there's something kind of bigger going on or I want to do like a weekly vlog or something, probably won't be happening. So I thought that I would give another writing update video as a sequel to this first one. If you want more of an introduction and background knowledge to the novel project I'm going to be talking about, you can watch the first writing update video from January or December, my goodness, in the card above. But basically, what's been going on with me? What's going on with the novel project? How are things? Oh yeah, so I finished my third draft. This was a little while back now, and so basically I had it in mind that once I finished my third draft, I would start giving it to people to read. And now there are 3 people with a copy of my manuscript to read, one of which read it within a very short amount of time, finished it very quickly, and so I have all of their feedback, which is wonderful. And it's really interesting having something that was so only you knew about it, and then being able to discuss it with someone else in detail and in depth. It's a really weird kind of feeling. It's like, oh, someone else knows the secret now. The other 2 beta readers have started reading, and so basically how I went about the beta reader process is I gave them the full manuscript, but within the manuscript it was broken up into 5 sections, where at the end of each section there was a Google form to fill out about how that section was going, all the different plot points, how it was working, things like that. And it definitely has given me a lot of things that need to be worked on. I've now realized that I need to research some things a lot better. I don't know why I just assumed that me in the first draft did the research already. I didn't. I was a lot younger then, and apparently I didn't research one of how the basic things of the plot worked, so that's fun. So there's going to be a few little adjustments. There's nothing too big that needs to like be rewritten throughout the whole thing so far, but there definitely are going to be some changes, but I think they're all things that are going to improve the book. And then also in the 4th draft, it's going to actually this time be working on sentence structure, descriptions, tidying up all of the paragraphs and the lines and the grammar and things like that. Because in my opinion, I've wasted time doing things like that before in 2nd and 3rd drafts, and there's no point when you still don't know if there's going to be major rewrites. Potentially in the future with either with the end of the 4th draft, maybe the 5th draft if it's necessary, I might also put it out to more beta readers for the critiques. Potentially people I don't even know, just like on my Instagram, hey, does anyone want to read my manuscript? Or I'm happy if you read my manuscript and I can also give you feedback on your work, that type of thing. Because if I do want to get this published, I think the more people who have input into it to say, yep, it's good, or this part could be a little bit of work, I think the stronger it would be and the better it would be. And there's not too much after that point other than general tidying, solidifying until publication. So I think this might take 6 drafts, which would be quite nice, until I can start querying it, which then I have a lot of decision making to make about how I want to go about querying. At the moment, I do want to attempt querying for traditional publishing. I'm not opposed to self-publishing in any way. For me, the only thing about self-publishing, I don't have the faith in myself to be able to do it. The idea of self-publishing, I just don't think anyone, I have it in my head that no one would buy it, you know, no one would go to Amazon or an online store and be like, yep, that's a book I want to order and get, even though I would put in the amount of money you need to put into it, the amount of marketing. And the thing is with that, I might not make that money back that you have to put into self-publishing. And for me, that's the worrying thing that makes me want to at least try for traditional publishing for quite a while and then use self-publishing if I don't think traditional publishing is going to work out for me. At least with, if I get it traditionally published, I will at least have a royalty and a payment from that, even though, you know, there's a whole thing with traditional publishing, authors don't make money. Like, and I don't expect to make money as an author for quite a long time. It's less risky, and I'm going on a complete tangent from what I was supposed to be talking about. Anyway, writing update. While I have been having kind of an absence from my main project I've been working on, I've been working on planning, brainstorming, and outlining for my next novel project that I will work on after this one is finished. It's going to be a sci-fi horror, which is a genre I think is really cool. I haven't consumed much content that's like that. But I still think it's a really, really cool genre. I've been working on just this one like novel project for quite a while now, with only very small projects on the side. Jumping into planning for something where I don't know the characters yet is so weird. I haven't done this in so long. Making character profiles and not knowing who these people are yet, it's a weird experience. I've been so into writing where I know who my characters are because I'm in a third draft with them now, to learning who these people need to be for this book, what makes them work, how they fit into the story. It's really interesting in the process. I've been working on character profiles for them. There's going to be roughly 4 main characters, few side characters, and yeah, and so the only thing I was really stuck on with working for this, I knew my beginning, I knew my end, I knew most of the middle, but there was this section where I knew the characters needed to stop the bad guy, so to speak. They needed to defeat the enemy, win the battle, win the day, you know? I didn't know how they were gonna do that. I had no idea. In like my initial, like, you know when you have like a story idea and so you just like dump out a paragraph of like what you can picture in your head so far? I just had like, they do a science-y thing. And that was the extent of that. Yesterday, I finally figured out what I was gonna do and what it took, because I've been doing their character profiles. I could get to the point where I could like write out how the characters would be reacting in this moment in the book. And so I just started doing some typing with them talking, how do we do this? And that's what eventually made it click, the steps that need to take place to defeat the bad guy, so to speak. So that plot point is finally in motion and I finally know what I'm doing with that, and it feels good. I'm gonna do a loose outline, and then the only other thing I need to work on is how I'm gonna write the book, if it's gonna be multiple POV, the one POV, third person, first person, stuff like that. Plan out how I'm gonna write the book, do a loose outline, and then put it aside for a little while while I work on the 4th draft. In between drafts or waiting for feedback, or when I need a break from my main project, that sci-fi horror will be what I work on the side, get an outline for that going, so that when I do my 6th draft and I'm thinking about querying, I can start writing it. This makes me sound too much like I know what I'm doing. I don't. I've been really unfocused with writing recently. I've been focusing on making YouTube content a lot more. So I want to get that balance between the two back. Also, life is busy with family stuff and Easter. Next month I have like 4 family birthdays and Mother's Day, so we're gonna make it all work. Plus I have, you know, my job on top of all that. We'll make it work, that's what I do. If you see me kind of talking fast and panicking and checking that I've talked about everything I need to talk about, it's because my camera battery is flashing at me. And I want to get it done before I have to go to chase the battery. I'm probably not going to be able to. I think I've talked about all my points now, so let's see if I can really quickly do an outro before my battery dies. Thank you guys so much for watching this writing update. It died. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you did enjoy, even though this video was quite rambly. I didn't really intend for it to be. But I guess I had to get some of that out of me. So there you go. This video was also really bad to make while my throat was sore. I nearly said my sore was throat. I'm tired. If you did enjoy this video, please give a like to help support the channel, and it would be really, really great if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It would be really helpful. I really want to get to 400 subscribers really soon. If by the end of the month, that would be really great. So if you're not subscribed, if you've stuck around this long, just go ahead and do it. And that way you get to see all of my future content, more updates and such. And if you want to see some of my older videos, just stick around to the end screen, some will be recommended for you. If you do want to kind of hear more writing side stuff from me, then you can follow my Instagram in the description, the one that is Amelia Rose Corner. There is also a cosplay Instagram if you're into the cosplay stuff too. So that's all from me. Thank you once again for watching.